Hey fellow explorers, this is Terminal 4 at Phoenix International Airport and I'm going to show you around. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I can see, but first let me show you where this terminal is in the airport. The little red dot there, that's where we are. You can see the airlines that fly through here. Terminal 3 has the other airlines. There's a couple parking areas, rental car center, and a metro rail that's connected by the SkyTrain. I am in the ticketing and check-in area, so this is outside security. We've got American on the left, the primary carrier through here. All the other One World carriers are in this terminal. And then we've got Southwest Airlines over on the right. That's the other primary carrier in this terminal. There's some little displays for the Phoenix Airport Museum where they've got uniforms of airlines of old right here from TWA from 1971. They got some places that you can plug in power and recharge if you're waiting down here. I am shooting this at about 7 p.m. on a Sunday night, so not too busy for check-in. If you were arriving via ground transportation, there's doors on either side that you might get dropped off. Okay, this is the international airlines are this way, so we've got Contour, we've got Flair, we've got Volaris that you can fly down to Mexico. We've got WestJet that you can take up to Canada, and over on the right, we've got British Airways. There's a USO lounge in the back for the lounge for military service members traveling through Phoenix. All right, there are 4 different gate areas. There's A, B, C, and D. They are all accessible from any security checkpoint, but definitely some are closer than others. As we go up to the second floor, this will bring us to where all of the different security checkpoints are. So you'll want to take a look at what gates your flight goes out of before you go through one of these things. Again, this area that we're in right now, this is all outside security. There are a few restaurants and shops here that I'm going to show you before we go through security to check out all the different gate areas. There's an information desk here. Just behind it, there's an outpost of Dunkin' Donuts. Checkpoints for B and C back there. You'll find regular check and TSA pre-check. We have some little shops here. This gift shop is cute. They're apparently on break, but they've got some llamas and some Native American purses in there. We have the Phoenix duty-free shop. Don't buy any liquor out here. You can buy everything except alcohol and tobacco if you're flying within the United States. All right. Over here, we have the Phoenix SkyTrain. There's 2 entrances to it, I think, one on each side. That will take you to the parking, the other, the rental car center, and the metro. We've got some seats over here, and then back over this way, we have the Phoenix Airport Museum Gallery. So if you want to check out some art, because you got a lot of time before your flight, there's a little gallery right in here. The exhibit currently is Diversity in the Desert. Okay, this heads over to the A and D gates. There's, I see some ATMs over on the side if you're looking for one. There's one just to the right of this Indigenous store, a Bank of America ATM. We have some more of the Phoenix Airport Museum. You can see some old school photos and some exhibits about American Airlines, the world's largest airline, started in 1926, carrying U.S. mail. We've got some old school silverware, a pennant there, and some more old school uniforms right over here. The red, white, and the blue. We've got the Wildflower Restaurant. Life tastes great at the Wildflower. Wildflower, eat well, travel often. Your journey starts here. Burgers at Red Rock Burger. Big eating area next to it. There's also a Blue Mesa taco shop. Over on the right, there's a pizza place and Chelsea something. Chelsea's Kitchen to go. And a sit-down bar kind of thing. And over here, we've got Pop Shop. What do they sell? They don't look like they sell much, really. It almost looks like they're closed. I don't really get it. It looks actually just like drinks? Mostly like drinks. Okay, I feel like that's supposed to be something else, but they're just, I don't know, filling the space with something right now. iStore, if you need your Apple, iPhone, iPad merchandise. Didn't bring your iPad, you got a long flight, might be able to pick one up over there. Johnston and Murphy, Need some dress shoes or some dress shirts, men's dress shoes, dress shirts. Maybe your luggage got lost and you got that business meeting tomorrow. I'm going to show you this map because this will show you where we're going to be walking around inside the airport. We are here in this middle section. This is the ticketing and check-in outside security. Then we'll go through here and we'll check out these gate areas, and you can see while we're inside, it's kind of like a rectangle that connects them all. Okay, the other entrance to the SkyTrain just on the left. We've got a couple more shops over here. The Funky Boutique and Arizona Highways. If you're looking for a gift shop where you'll find like Arizona magnets and cactus candy and Arizona State sweatshirts, this one is going to be your spot. Okay, and then just back this way, we have the security checkpoints for the A and the D gates. We have another little information desk right here. And then behind it, what do we've got? We've got the Phoenix Flight Club, the Phoenix Flight Club for coffee, food, and wine. All right, I'm gonna head through security. See you on the other side. Okay, I've just come through security back there. There's TSA pre-check, there's regular TSA, there's clear, there's special needs. There's also something called PHX Reserve, which you can like reserve a time to go through security, but that's only through the D gate area. All right, so coming in here, we get into this little rectangle that connects all the different gate areas. We can go that way to some of the gates. We can go that way to some more of the gates, but we're gonna go down here to the A1 through 14 gates. They kind of got these different little fingers that you've got to pay attention to. This is all American Airlines down here in this A section, and so the only flights that you see on the screens here are American Airlines flights. Okay, in this little area we've got a little Zing Brasserie. We've got Garrett's Popcorn, which is from Chicago. This has really good popcorn. We've got the buttery cheese corn Garrett Mix Caramel Crisp, which is basically the Garrett Mix is like all those things mixed together, which really pretty delicious. Get the Garrett Mix if you're gonna do that. All right, we got American flights going to Salt Lake City on the right, Memphis, Tennessee, also at the A3 gates. The ceilings here, not very tall, pretty low, and it's late at night, so it's not very busy. But if you were here at like prime traveling time, you know, call it like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., this would be very, very busy, because if you notice the gate areas, they're not very big. There's not a lot of seats in here, so be prepared. If your flight's like delayed, canceled, they have an American customer service thing over here that you can rebook your flights. Another indigenous shop, interesting gift shop here. We have the TripAdvisor gift shop. Wonder if you can review some hotels. Check those out while you're there. I find that to be an interesting brand, you know, like a hotel review site that's like, we're a hotel review website and a gift shop. All right, of course, always branching out. I'm sure they just get some licensing fees for whatever gift shop that is to use their name. The American Airlines Admirals Club is right upstairs. The entrance is here to the left. This is in between gates A6 and A8. Elevator to go up to. We've got a little Dilly's sandwiches on the right. This is an interesting shop because there's no cashier. You just pick up your sandwiches. They have like a barcode on it. You place it right there in the scanner and then you pay. It's all self-service. Panda Express, the classic American fast food Chinese. And then we've got what? Wildflower that we saw before. And then the end of this little gate area, A10, A9, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, we're gonna go back this way. I'm gonna speed this way up until we get back to the rectangle again. Okay, we're now back at the security checkpoint where we started. We can go to the right to A15, A30, the C and D gates, or the left to the B and the C gates, so that I can take this in roughly alphabetical order. We're gonna go ahead and go this way to the B and the C gates, and then we will do the D gates, and then we'll do those rest of the A gates at the end on our way back. If you have a really long layover and you just wanna make some laps around the airport, you can totally do that in this section of this rectangle because it just all comes back in through each other. Now, these little areas that connect the gate areas, They have these moving walkways. They have windows. The air conditioning in here is never very good, so it's always pretty hot. So if you are planning to do laps, wear shorts and a t-shirt because it's going to be warm. You can see down this way the drop-off area for the ticketing and check-in, kind of where we were earlier. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up through this next moving walkway until we get to the next gate area. Okay, as we come up that moving sidewalk, there's another security checkpoint on the right. This is the B security checkpoints that we saw earlier. All right, so the B gates are split down 2 of these fingers. These are gates B1 to B14. Also, American Airlines primarily that flies out of here. We've got another one of these self-serve snack gift shops. Next to it, we've got Cactus Candy. If you want the Cactus Candy, which we'll see in a moment, you can pick it up here. See's Candy, classic American candy to bring home. This is the Cactus Candy, popular here in Arizona. You can bring back a prickly pear and jalapeno, pomegranate cacti, jalapeno jelly, candy rocks. You can bring back a lollipop. You can bring back some cactus taffy, some prickly pear lemonade. Yes, lots of uniques here. Or maybe bring back some Arizona coyote poop, some javelina droppings, some gecko poop, or some rattlesnake poop. Those gag gifts that you've wanted, you'll find there. All right. Here in the B gates, again, not too busy this evening. On the right, we got no flights that are going anywhere. On the left, we've got a flight going to Midland, Texas. The little InMotion store, this is one of those techie stores. It's got headphones, cell phone stuff. We got a Wendy's, burgers right here. Another Admiral's Club up here. We got some people that are clearly late to their flight. Phoenix is a very big connecting airport, so lots of people connecting through here that often miss their flights when they do. Phoenix's tagline is the friendliest airport, and they actually have won the best large airport in the USA, according to the Wall Street Journal in 2023. How do I know that? Because that's what it said in the SkyTrain as I was riding over here after I dropped off my rental car. They have an advertisement up there for the Talking Stick Resort, one of the Native American casinos in the Phoenix area. And they've got these little screens. If you're kind of like looking where you're going, you can click lounges, you can see where they are. It'll help guide you to them. If you're lost, you can use that at a pinch to figure out some tasty place to eat. We got another one of these fast food snack shops, kind of look the same. We have Osho Bakery, not a bakery, it's a brewery. Fazoli's for fresh Italian food, and the Refugee for coffee. This ends the B14 gates. I'm gonna spin us around, speed this way up until we get over to the next B gate finger. Okay, as we step off that moving walkway, we can go 2 ways. We can go right, that'll take us to the C and D gates, or we can go left to take us to B16 to B28. So we're gonna check out this little finger here. Also American Airlines out of this section. We have a Starbucks coffee over here, which is, boy, busy at 7:30 at night. Little eating area here, just kind of a bar with some stools on it. They're advertising their refreshing sips on this sign. What have they got? They've got the mango dragon fruit and the strawberry acai lemon refresher. It's Mission Gift Shop. Seen one, seen them all. Pretty similar. A lot of other snack stands. Phoenix duty free. They're delivering their duty free to the planes. We busier here. We've got a flight to Tucson, Arizona on the left. Funny, which is actually where I just came from. I was in Tucson for TravelCon on this trip, and just worked out to be more convenient for me to fly in here and then take the about 2-hour drive down to Tucson. We have a Mickey D's right here, Golden Arches, McDonald's, busy, long line. La Madeleine Country French Cafe. Hudson News, a classic American gift shop in airports, which I'm pretty sure that TripAdvisor one, the same thing, just brand differently, so you don't feel like it's the same gift shop over and over again. Cowboy Chow, American cowboy food, I guess. A lot of people waiting to board this flight. This is WestJet on my right to Edmonton. Over here on the left, we have American Airlines going to Carlsbad, California. That's a cool little airport north of San Diego. This is the Centurion Lounge, the American Express Centurion Lounge. They got a sign that says we are currently at capacity. There are tons of people waiting in front of that lounge, waiting to get in. That's the biggest problem with those Centurion lounges nowadays. They are always full. I debated coming to the airport and having dinner here, but decided I might be faced with that situation, so I skipped it. Had dinner on my way. All right, bunch of flights that leave out this way. More WestJet flights, American flights. Okay. I'm gonna go back this way, take us back to the end of this B gate finger, but I'm only gonna speed this up for a little bit because I wanna show you the view across the bridge that we cross to get to the C and D gates. Okay, now that we're on this next moving walkway, we're gonna pan the camera to the right for a moment, and you can see this is the, well, with the glare, it's hard to see, but this is the airport roadway. So this takes you over the airport roadway over to the other side. The other side meaning that it kind of like flies over the central ticketing and check-in area. Okay, we can zoom again. We've got some more people. They are running, clearly trying to get to their flight too. As we come off that moving walkway, we are now at half of the C gates. This is C11 through 19. On the left, a Zinc Brasserie restaurant slash bar. Lots of people hanging out at the bar, enjoying their time there. What airlines we got over here? We've now gone to different airline world. We are now in the home of Southwest Airlines. Gate C11 heading to Long Beach. Gate C13 heading to Denver. On the left we have a different gift shop. This is the Today gift shop. Today, that sounds good. Something smells good here. It's Cartel Coffee Lab. It smells like some sandwiches. Probably this bread place down here. There's Sir Vezas tacos, beer, burgers, nachos, and clearly that good smell that I smell comes to Panera bread down here. You order from these little tablets, pick up your sandwich in the back, and they've got a bunch of baked goods here too. When your order's done, or when you order, they give you a number, and then the number's up there when you're done. Gate C17 to 19 there at the end. Let's head over to the next C gate area. Okay, as we end that moving walkway, on the right is the C security checkpoint. And to the left, we have the C1 to C9 gates. There is a Toomey store on the right for some high-end luggage. You can see the departure screens look different here because these are the ones for Southwest Airlines. You'll only find Southwest on those. You won't find American Airlines over here. C1 says, peace and quiet, nobody's going through there. C3, they are departing to Kansas City. This gift shop is called Connections. Hello, Connections. This flight's going to San Jose, California, my favorite airport in the San Francisco Bay Area. Los Taquitos, Mexican grill. The goods. Smells good. Where Phoenix gets the goods, that's what it's called. And here we have humble pie for pizza, wings, and a bar in the middle. Gates C 6, 7, 8, 9 down here. All right, let us go. Turn around and head to the D gates. Okay, we have the D security checkpoint on the right. And as we come down here, these are gates D1 through D8. I feel like this is one of the nicest parts of Terminal 4. This is a big soaring ceiling, lots of skylights. This is also Southwest Airlines down here. Air definitely much fresher, wider walkways. If I was coming to eat and I got time, I would come over here. We've got the Barrio Cafe. We have La Grande Orange. Little food court over here. There's another food court in the other side of the D gates. That's cool too, so I like to eat there as well. Nice little arch that we walk through. And you can even see the flight information. They tell you right there, this is just the flight information for Southwest Airlines. You ain't gonna find anybody else there. Southwest Airlines is interesting. They don't really fly any overnight flights. So you'll find this area kind of shutting down and quieter earlier than the American Airlines flights, which tend to go later into the night. Okay, let's spin around and go to the other D gate area. All right, now as we come in this little bridge to the other side of the D gates, also nice and new and remodeled here. Kind of a cool floor, like definitely has this Southwest Native American vibe. They've got some creative art here on the side, made like a little tile to look like the Phoenix sunset skyline. The lights have a little bit of pink to them in here, so you almost feel like it's sunset time, even though it's clearly not, since it's 7:40 at night, the sunset. Just a little bit before I started doing this video, about 6:45 here in the spring. Now the art over here, again, they look like these little porthole windows. These are the daytime view, not the nighttime view, out of the Phoenix, out onto the Phoenix Mountains. Okay, this is gate area D11 to D18. We have a nice seating area right here. These are kind of made of wood, but they're sort of artsy. A cool wavy ceiling up here. On the left is the Chase Sapphire Lounge. This is a very small lounge, very small. And there's another one that they often put you on the wait list. I like this lounge better than the Centurion Lounge, so if I can get in the one, I try to get into this one. They have a cool little Airstream inside where, what do they have? Some cauliflower, turkey mushroom wrap, grain bowl, breakfast tacos. Once you get in the lounge, it's all free. You don't pay for anything, but that's what's on the menu for free. This is where they check you in and put you on the wait list for that lounge. On the right, we have the Crystals at Sky Harbor, Pedal House Brewery, pizza. We got a Chick-fil-A in the back, Sunday, closed. Bobby's Burgers right over here. Bobby Flay, celebrity chef. That's his burger place. And apparently they're leaning into the celebrity chefs. We have Guy Fieri's Flavor Town coming in here to the left. Uptown Phoenix on the right. This area really feels a lot like a theme park over here. Like big signs, neon, just an indoor theme park. Good air, not the lousy air in some of those other terminals. And this doesn't have the same like style as the rest of the gate areas, that they're all just fingers. This one kind of has a, left, right turn. Restrooms are down here. They've also got water bottle fillers at the drinking fountains, the PGA Tour fan shop to get some golf attire. And I like how the gate areas here are yellow. They're definitely my color. This one is a more unique gift shop over here, the Arizona Road Trip gift shop. Whether it sells any different stuff is doubtful. but it looks different. Here's kind of a cool set of, these are vending machines. You tap the screen to start. Oh, I guess you gotta scan your credit card to start. And but you can look up the price here anyway if you don't want to do that. And you're like, oh, what is the price? Doritos, nachos, $4, $6. So you scan, you open, you take something out. It notices what you took out, and then it charges you for that. That's how that goes. Here we've got Sip, coffee and beer, tasty food, beer and cocktails, as we get to the end of this D gate area. Excuse the cut, I was thirsty, so I need to get a drink of water over there. Talking this long in the desert makes one parched. It's dry here in Phoenix. You know, they say the heat in Phoenix supposedly not as bad as the heat on the east coast of the U.S. because, well, in Phoenix it's a dry heat. That's what they say. All right, let's speed it up and get down to our final A-gate finger. And as we turn the corner this way, off that last moving walkway, this is now the final A17 to A30 gate area. Similar little gift shops, one full service, one self-service, one Saltillo and Sage. Where we got flights going here today? Flight on the right, just left to Austin, Texas. Just behind it, we've got a departure to San Diego, California, my hometown, where I was born and raised. We have another American customer service center. This one, no line. It doesn't look like there's any delayed or canceled flights over in this gate area. We have another Admirals Club over here on the right, which is funny with an advertisement in front of it for the Chase Sapphire Lounge that, well, it's full. Can't get into it. So I would take the Admirals Club over that. That Admirals Club opens at 3:30 in the morning and closes at 8:30 p.m. We have, let's see, Humble Pie. We've got Payway. The first time we've seen a Payway in the airport. That's another fast food Chinese place, kind of like Panda Express. Except Payway is fresh cooked. It's all fresh cooked, so it's not like steam table as you go down. And then we've got Deluxe Burger Express before we get to the final gates right down here. Well, IFL Explorers, that is your complete tour of Phoenix International Airport Terminal 4. If you are coming to Phoenix, you might enjoy my Phoenix travel guide. You'll find a link to it right there. Or if you want to check out some of my other airport tours because you enjoyed this one, you want to see some other ones around the world, you can check out my whole airport tour playlist right here. Links also in the description below. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in one of those videos.